Hey guys, James here from eBassGuitar, and in today's bass guitar lesson I want to show you two really important beginner rock bass guitar concepts based on the legendary AC/DC tune Back in Black. If that sounds good, make sure you watch this lesson all the way to the end. Hey guys, it's James here from eBassGuitar, and in today's bass guitar lesson I want to talk about a concept which is really important if you're just starting out playing rock bass guitar, and this is all about choosing the right note length, whether you're playing notes long or you're playing them short, because this will make a dramatic difference to your grooves. So today we're going to take a backing track called Back in DC, which you can get over at eBassGuitar.com on our classic rock jam track album, and show you what a difference choosing the right note length can make. So this track is inspired by the legendary AC/DC and the tune Back in Black. So first of all, let me give you a demonstration of what we're going to cover today. Guys, just before we hit the lesson content today, I want you to know there's a completely free PDF which comes with this lesson where you can see everything we're discussing today written out in standard notation and tap. Also, if you want to grab the classic rock jam backing track album, which contains the backing track we're using today, Back in DC, you can grab your copy over at eBassGuitar.com. This is an album of 12 world-class backing tracks designed especially for bass guitar, inspired by 12 of the greatest rock bands in the world, from Queen to Guns N' Roses to The Police to Led Zeppelin. Make sure you check it out. There's a link in the description below where you can watch a sample video of all of the tracks. So Back in DC has two fundamental sections in it, an A section and a B section, or you could think of it as the verse and the chorus. And there is a fundamental musical difference between these two sections. The A section uses short, funky 16th notes, which create a lot of gaps in the music, and the B section uses long 8th notes, which means everything flows a lot more continuously. So I want to draw your attention to the difference in the feels here, because that's really important. So the A section effectively uses three chords. We are in the key of E here, and those three chords are an E, a D, and an A. So what we do is we create this 4-bar groove, which sounds like this. 2, 3, 4. So let's take apart the first two bars. So we play the E on beat 1, and then we anticipate the D with 2 16th notes before the third beat. So 1, 2, landing directly on that third beat. Then we do the same thing again. We anticipate the first beat of the next bar with 2 16th notes, which are placed on beat 4 and. So it's hitting that A there, and then we count 4 beats out of silence. 2, 3, 4, and then we go into the next phrase, which is just the same. And then we hit this fill at the end of the bar, which is lots of 16th notes. So let me play it to you. I find it simpler to just feel that rhythm. If you want to take that rhythm apart really accurately, make sure you download the free PDF which comes with this lesson. So let me talk you through those notes to begin with. It starts at an E at the 7th fret on the A string. So we go E down to a G sharp, and then we bounce back and go to E to an A, like that. And then we go to an E to an A sharp, like that. And then we go to an E to a B. So we end up with this chromatic run. So it sounds like this. Played slowly. So that fill adds the interest and variety at the end of the phrase, and it's played in unison with the rest of the band. So let's put those 4 bars together so you can hear what they sound like. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. Then we play it again. 2, 3, 4. So let's play this with backing tracks so you can hear what it sounds like in context. So the A section is all about using short 16th notes. The B section now is all about using long 8th notes. And I want you to notice how dramatically different the feel is. So let's talk through the chord sequence of the chorus to begin with. So this starts off with 2 bars of B, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 bars of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, to 2 bars of B, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, then to a bar of G, and then to half a bar of D, with a stop or a short note on beat 3. So the important thing is to play these notes as long as possible, so everything runs into each other, like this. And then I'm going to put little passing notes against the A, like that. And then to get back to the B again. And then to the G. 1 and 2 and 3. So it's very, very different to the short, funky A section. So let's hear what that sounds like in context. Guys, if you're enjoying this lesson, make sure you jump over to eBassGuitar.com and check out the Bass Lab Plus. The Bass Lab Plus is a full step-by-step training program designed especially for the beginner to intermediate bass guitar player, which will teach you all of the most important skills you need to join a band, play in the worship team, go to a jam session, or simply rock out to your favorite tracks on YouTube at home. So you can join free today with a 14-day trial. There is a link in the description below. To finish this lesson off, what I want to do is show you how I would start going about improvising on this bass line. The first thing I'd do is I would leave the A section alone, because this is all about those short, funky 16th notes and the gaps that it creates. So the perfect place to start improvising is on the B section. And what I want to do is show you a little device called the box shape hammer, which is a great idea to create fills. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave the first 3 beats of every bar the same, so 1 and 2 and 3 and then add 4 16th notes in on beat 4. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the legendary box shape to do this, and we're going to hammer from the 4th to the 5th to the flattened 7th to the octave over every single chord. So let me show you what this sounds like in context. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the beauty of this is we can move this through all of the chords. So we can move it down to the A, 1 and 2 and 3 and back to the B, 2, 3, down to the G. And then those hits on the D chord I would leave just the same. So let me play this idea in context over the last 8 bars. So 1, 2, 3. So that's a very, very simple way to start improvising. So what I want to do is play this now with the track. I'm going to start having some fun with this so you can see the sorts of lines that I would naturally play over back in DC. So guys, that's the end of today's bass guitar lesson. If you've enjoyed this lesson, make sure you download the completely free PDF which comes with this lesson, where you can see everything we've discussed today written out in standard, notation and tab. There's a link in the description below. Also, if you're looking for a full step-by-step program which is easy to understand, designed especially for the beginner to intermediate bass guitar player, make sure you jump over to eBassGuitar.com and check out the Bass Lab Plus. There's a link in the description below where you can join today free with a 14-day trial. Cheers, I've been James from eBassGuitar.com and I will catch you next time.